Welcome back. Well, what a day we have had here on Morning Footy. We have been diving deep into the dismissal of Greg Berhalter as the U.S. men's national team head coach. And as we start to think about looking ahead, potential candidates come to mind. And yesterday on Call It What You Want, Jimmy Conrad offered up his choice for a potential candidate to replace Greg. Let's hear it.
I want a serial winner, somebody that knows how to win and wants to win. And if that makes the guys uncomfortable and they're getting challenged and pushed out of their comfort zones, cool, great. That's going to keep them on their toes and get that edge, which is all we were clamoring for before, was the players need to hear a new voice. So yes, did we waste 14 to 16 months? Yeah, it feels like it in some ways since we ultimately made this decision. I don't want to waste any more time. We have 3 friendlies. Whether they're great opponents or not, there's still 3 games where a new coach can come in and start to implement their methodology and their ideas about how we want to play. And that's going to be very important. The more time that we waste and draw this out, it's just going to be worse for whoever comes in to try to instill that, because we don't have a lot of meaningful games leading up to 2026. So I want someone that's a serial winner. I want somebody that's ready to take the job right away. And I'm very curious about the money.
Do you agree with Jimmy's thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he's a little unhinged there.
Also, where was he?
Camera closet.
Term we triggered.
Yeah, he was triggered. No, but I think we got the answer from Tenorio that they're gonna spend what needs to be spent.
Well, spending is a big word. How much? Because some managers do get paid a lot of money.
Well, Gareth Southgate is the highest paid international coach.
Well, we're gonna play a game here. We're gonna pretend we have all the money in the world to spend on the next U.S. men's national team head coach. So Tony,
All the money in the world.
Who would be your
All the money in the world. So I put this list together, and you took Klopp, and I had Pochettino, Jogi Löw, Stefano Pioli, Sergio Conceição, but I came to Jogi Löw. A guy who knows, everyone wants a guy who's managed tournaments, a guy who's won a World Cup. He also finished 3rd place in the World Cup. A guy who's coached all through, was part of that whole development of the German system over, 10 years or so. Yeah. He's coached in Germany, in Turkey, in Austria, so he's got international pedigree, clearly knows the game. So that's where I went with my pick.
Shake his hand or fist bump him when you see him.
Elbows.
Yeah, you don't want to be shaking that hand. Yeah. You don't know where it's been. Sorry, I had to. I just had to. It's all I think of. But it's a name I haven't thought of in a while.
I was trying to stay away from that, Susan.
I know, and I just brought it right back. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. He's got a great head of hair, though. So there's that. Charlie, you're up.
Yeah, so taking into all that into consideration, I went with a manager who is young, who had to come in and deliver right away, has dealt with a lot of pressure, and has won the competition as a player. So I went with Xavi.
Oh.
He won La Liga in his first season as head coach for Barcelona. He's worked with youth. I mean, he's the one who brought Lamine Yamal into the conversation. So he's dealt with a lot of players from La Masia, integrated them into the first team. I like his ideas. I think you're talking about commanding respect right away. Thierry Henry always told me this story about walking in to Camp Nou and seeing, Mesque un club. And Xavi said, respect this club, respect the name of this club. This is bigger than all of us. And him being like, damn, okay, Xavi, he might be small, but he doesn't mess around. He's passionate about the job, and I think he would do a terrific job if given the opportunity.
Amazing. I feel like he is extra
motivated
English, so
as well. It's not like,
a guy who feels like he has something to prove too, probably disappointed with the way things ended at Barcelona and just, has that fire in his belly. I like that. Yeah. Good shout. No shocker here. I'm going with my guy, Jurgen Klopp. One of the reasons that he left Liverpool was because he was tired. He said he needed a break. Well, guess what? He's had a break. He's been enjoying the Euros. My guy's probably been sipping Mai Tais on the beach, but he strikes me as somebody who's going to want to get back in it. And to me, this is as enticing of a position that I could think of for him. It's a national team job. It doesn't require that as much of that day-to-day at the club level, especially at a high-profile club like Liverpool. Also, I mean, the guy is a winner. Look at what he did at every club that he has managed. Mainz, going back to Mainz, Dortmund, Liverpool. He knows how to get the best out of players. I was so impressed last season with what he did when Liverpool went through that slew of injuries and the way he got those young kids to perform and win the Carabao Cup. I was there. I saw it in person. I saw how those players were fighting for their lives, and they were fighting for Jurgen Klopp. They wanted to win it for him. So he's that type of personality that galvanizes a team. And I think that he demands players to be their best. You know, but they respect him. You mentioned the respect thing. You can like your manager, but you need to respect him most of all. And I think Jurgen Klopp is that type of guy that just demands respect. And not to mention just how seismic it would be to get a name like that for U.S. Soccer in this moment when we have a World Cup on our home soil coming up, to get the fans involved. And think about the international fans. Do you know how many Liverpool fans there are? Dortmund fans that still adore him, that are going to be intrigued by a U.S. Soccer, like their national team. It would just be, I think, incredible. And if you're going to make the right hire, swing for the fences right now, find a way to get him here. He loves the States. He posted the Happy 4th of July message on Insta. Yeah, he did. This is what sent everyone into a tizzy. So I'm just,
he's got great banter. He's just trying to wind everybody up in this country.
Everyone up.
Pooley loves him.
Reportedly, what, 15 million he was on at Liverpool a year?
Yeah, but
he ain't gonna take less than that.
International, you're not getting paid what you get paid to coach a club.
Yeah.
Some
That's my pitch.
international managers getting paid some serious dough. They're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to take a less. Because remember as well, managers, they have their own kind of egos where they don't want to tarnish their own reputation.
Who's your pick?
Oh, me. Do you know what? I would look at the players and how they fit. I would say a name that people don't think about, I would say, is Ralph Rangnick could be a good one for this young group and how he develops. If you want instant win, I'd say take Thomas Tuchel. See, that's the thing. You could go for the celebrity big name. Doesn't guarantee you're going to win anything.
Charlie literally left
Doesn't
the studio.
guarantee you're going to win anything. Wait, Ralph Rangnick didn't do well with Austria.
He just slammed the door.
You said realistically. Let him walk out. Talk about football here. Tactics. Realistically.
Wow.